Now, if you see the block diagram of 8085 architecture, you can see there are different kinds of units which are present in 8085 architecture. That is, you have interrupt control, serial input output control, 8-bit internal data bus is the main part of the microprocessor, accumulator, temporary register, flip-flops, instruction register, the register sets, we can say stack pointer, program counter, incremental, decremental latch, instruction register, decoder and machine cycle encoding, and your control unit, this is given here, and address and data bus buffer. When you talk about the different functional units of 8085 microprocessor, it comprises of the following functional units. Accumulator. It's an 8-bit register used to perform arithmetic and logical input, output, load or store operations. It is connected to internal data bus and ALU. And it is where all the arithmetic operations are going to be performed and is going to be stored. ALU, arithmetic and logic unit. As the name suggests, it performs arithmetic and logical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. General purpose registers. There are 6 general purpose registers in 8085 processor, that is BC, DE, HL. Each register can hold 8-bit of data. These registers can work in pair to hold 16-bit of data, and the pairing combinations is like BC, DE, HL. Program counter. A 16-bit register used to store the memory address location of the next instruction to be executed. Microprocessor increments the program whenever an instruction is being executed, so that the program counter points to the memory address of the next instruction that is going to be executed. Suppose here, for example, you are going to have an operation that performs addition of 2 numbers means, and there is an instruction by the name add means. At present junction, add is being executed means the program counter will point to the next instruction that follows your add. Once it is done means the counter will keep on executing it. So particular instruction is being done means the counter will point to the next instruction. Stack pointer. It is also a 16-bit register which works like a stack, which comprises of push and pop operations which are incremented or decremented by 2. Very good example I can take of is your popcorn. You put the popcorn in oven or whatever the last corn is put, that will be popped out first. It's like last in, first out. If you don't want to go to that much technical example, I'll give a very simple example of our daily household usage. We prepare idlis. How do we prepare idlis? We take a specific mold plates, idli plates, where you are going to pour in the rice batter, and we are going to arrange those plates one after another. Whatever the last plate is put at the top of the cooker will be the first plate to be taken out. Then you have flag register. You have an 8-bit flag register which is going to perform certain operations, and whatever these operations are going to be performed in the accumulator, those results are going to be stored in the flags, that is sign, 0, auxiliary carry, parity and carry flag. you have this flag register, sign, 0, auxiliary carry, parity and carry flag. Then instruction, register and decoder. It's an 8-bit register. Whenever an instruction is fed from the memory, it is stored in instruction register. The instruction register decodes the information present in the instruction register. That is, in the instruction is taken from the memory and it is stored in the register. Then this decoder is going to read what kind of an instruction which is present in the instruction register. Timing and control unit. It provides a perfect timing and control signal for the microprocessor to perform certain operations. They are control signals, status signals, DMA signals and reset signals. DMA signals is basically going to be a different kind of signal. We will not concentrate that much on that. Rather, the control signals are ready, RD bar, WR bar, ALE. That is, RD means stands for read, WR means write, ALE means address latch enable. And the bar on the RD and WR means that they are active low signals. Active low signals means when there is 0 means it is activated. When there is 1 means it is inactivated. Stated signals S0, S1, IO/M bar. Either it means that input, output or memory. Then DMA, hold, acknowledge, reset, reset in, reset out. These are all very processor specific instructions. Suppose this is one important topic here. Whenever any microprocessor is doing its job and suddenly its attention is required means we have to give an interrupt. What it does is, whenever there is an interrupt occurs means the microprocessor is now diverting its attention from the job it is doing to process the request which comes to it. Once the request is attended means the microprocessor will resume back to its main job. For example, suppose you are using a system where you are going to print a paper means the printer is connected to the system CPU. So what we do? We give a printer command. When we give a printer command means the printer will ask the permission of the processor or the CPU for which it requires a printing operation, because it says that I am going to print the paper. The CPU which in turn will give its answer to it, like you can take the job to be done, you can perform the job, and the printer is going to print the operation. Like that, this is kind of an interrupt only. And once the job is over means the microprocessor will resume back to its old task. And there are different kinds of signals which are present in 8085. That is INTR, RST 7.5, 6.5, RST 5.5, trap. Along with that, you have serial input and output control, where it controls serial data communication, serial input data and serial output data. And finally, for 8085, address buffer and address data buffer, they are going to be basically involved in communicating within the CPU, the memory and input output chips. So the data are going to be stored in both data and address buffers, are going to hold both of them. Address data buffer implies at a certain instance it will act as address bus, and at certain instant it will act as data bus. So here